Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over the basics of technical analysis and how you can make more money in crypto just doing some very easy and simple things. The microphone is not plugged in because I need to plug in my mouse and yeah, so the voice quality may not be as good, but I'll make sure that this is a really good video if you're interested in learning TA. So the first thing that I really think is super important is marking out lines of support and resistance. Um, and that basically just means that if we look at this starting from the monthly chart and working our way down, so this is monthly candles. Each candle is 1 month. The very first thing you would want to do is start on the monthly and start marking out levels. You can click this magnet tool here so that it gives you the exact area. So like you could just, it automatically, locks in. So I like to label this and first say, hey, this is a monthly level. And you can see we hit the highs of here, but we came back here, right? The next month, we started here. We maybe shot up, down, or down, up, but we ended up being at the same place a month later. This is a strong level of support or resistance. Right now, if we came all the way down, right, this would hold really strongly. So this would just be an area that price would be remembered at for a very long time. And so you'd basically do that, right? One level would be here, but do you really expect it to go here? Probably not. If we say that, this just keeps pumping, the chances of it coming all the way back down here are really small anyway. So next you go to the weekly. And then from the weekly, you can see that actually the level is a little bit different, right? So the one over here is different. I would actually say this is more important than this one because we already came and did something different here. So you would then mark this out as a, what is this? Do you think this is a level of support or resistance? Resistance is when the level is above us. Support is when it's below us. And all that means is that when we come down, this is support. If we come up into resistance, that's when it's a resistance. So really, this is all I would mark out. Now we go to the daily level. And you can see that it's different here too. But I would actually say this is the thing I would care about, and also right here. I hope this is pretty clear to see, but I would say this is a daily level. And I would even say that this area right here is a level as well, that we very likely might come back and test. And actually, I would really want to see this would definitely be an area I would want to buy at. But if I really wanted rows, which I kind of do, I would put in a little bit now, just very little, so I don't FOMO. This is not financial advice. And then I would just wait for it to come down. But we're really just using rows as a lesson for TA, but because I also want to buy rows, I was like, all right, might as well do a TA video. Next, we do a 4-hourly candle. So every candle is 4 hours long. You can see that the daily is pretty much the exact same as this 4-hourly on both of these. Yeah. And you can see how this monthly level is kind of held as support, right? We marked it out way back over there, but you can see price kind of comes back. It acts as resistance because we come up into it, so it's resistance. We reject. We blow past it. We try to find support on it. We blow past it again. It bounces off of it, breaks under barely, bounces off of it, bounces off of it. And then now this is resistance, right? So because it's above us, it's resistance. We close below it, and we end up going lower. We try to break through it with volume, and then it comes lower. But we break the second time around. So these levels of support and resistance are super critical to technical analysis. Now, another thing you can do is very simple lines of trend lines. So 3 touches is really good. You could just try to do something like, maybe you try to find 3 touches somewhere. It looks like this isn't. You could even do a parallel channel, which we could say like, okay, this is 2 touches. Maybe this isn't a channel, but let's see if on the bottom it also has some touches as well. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I would just delete this, but a better example of a parallel channel would probably be on a smaller time frame. So if we go to 5 minutes, right? You can see here we're kind of trading in a zone on the 5-minute chart. So this would be like a channel that you can make right now. You could also do trend lines as well. They would accomplish the exact same thing in this scenario, because you're basically, this would be one trend line and this would literally be another. And you can see how price has been trading within this exact range. But now we're trading on the tops, meaning that we're trying to break past it. This type of consolidation is actually very bullish, meaning like the price consolidates and it doesn't really fall below. It kept touching it. You could even say some people love like the patterns of crypto. Like, oh hey, this is an ascending triangle. You see, we touch this, tap the bottom, touch this, tap the bottom, touch this, tap the bottom. And we end up not actually falling through. Usually they say that when you touch something multiple times, you break through. Anyway, so this is very, very, very bullish. Now, so we covered support and resistance lines and also parallel channels. That's really all and trend lines. That's really all I would want to cover for this first video. Just to see if there is interest in this. Someone did ask me to do this, and so I thought I would. But these are super key to crypto, to any trading type thing, is marking out these strong levels of support and resistance. You can sure as heck bet that, you know, when we come back and we drop down, this is going to act as some sort of support before we break below. Unless like Bitcoin tanks, right? Then in that case, we might just see a drop. So let me know if you actually like these videos. And that way I can do more. Thanks, guys.